Welcome back in this week's Chamber Connections. I'm here with Mary Manor, and you're the coordinator of the Traverse Bay Manistee Great Start Collaborative. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
I know you're trying to dodge the snow as everybody else is out there, so glad you got here safely. Now we're going to talk about the results of a recent Great Start, Great Futures Summit. Tell me what went on there.
It was a wonderful day. It
Yeah.
was on March 18th. We had 160 people at the Haggerty Center, and we had an opportunity to hear from some chamber executives from all over the region talk about why early childhood is an important economic development issue, and it is. Early childhood is where so much starts happening in a person's life, sets the stage for everything that comes later.
It's very true.
And then we heard from Susan Broman, who's the Deputy Superintendent of the Office of Great Start in the Michigan Department of Education.
Okay.
So we talked about some policy changes that are happening at that level and the way that things are going to go for Michigan as we ramp up our investment in early childhood across the state. So that was great. But then the really great part of the morning, from my perspective, was watching 160 people dig in and start talking about the issues that are important to them.
Right.
And what emerged from that was a lot of really great personal action ideas, as well as ways of getting involved in the bigger picture.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are some of the things that people were really, passionate about, what they wanted to talk about?
Well, child care comes at the top of the list.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we find over and over everywhere in our region and across the state is the limited access to care for infants and toddlers.
Right.
People are on wait lists for 8 months or more trying.
8 months?
Right. Basically, as soon as you find out you're going to have a baby, before you do anything else,
before you buy the car seat and everything, you need to be looking for
child care. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Now you said at the summit there was also a major donation.
There was.
What was that?
Oh, it was. Well, I knew about it, but we kept it under wraps until that day. Consumers Energy is a leader in investing in early childhood in our region. And they made a $71,000 contribution to 4 Great Start collaboratives in Northwest Lower Michigan.
That's awesome.
And presented those funds to us at the summit. So
amazing.
It's a great opportunity for us. Our share of that $71,000 is $30,000 in this 6-county region, and it will go toward establishing our scholarship program to help low-income working families afford quality child care.
That's amazing.
So we're really trying to invest our dollars in where we think they make a big difference.
Right, it's very important in early childhood, and you were also saying this month is Month of the Young Child.
This is in Michigan. We celebrate the whole month. Nationally, it's usually the last week of April, but Michigan does the entire month, and each week has a different focus. This week is physical health and development. And I just want to remind people that safe sleep for infants means sleeping on their backs.
That's right. It changes so much, but I know, when I had my little one, it still stands on the back. So
on the backs, right? No blankets. No,
great. Well, a lot going on, and good news for people who are struggling with finding childcare. So
it is.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here today,
Thanks
Mary.
for having me.
Of course.